Hey, what's going on out there, ladies and gents? So here's my recap of the Bayern and the Dortmund game. As a diehard Bayern Munich fan, Bayern defeated Dortmund 4-2 today on Thomas Tuchel's Bundesliga debut as a manager. And in my honest opinion, like I said, man, I'm fine with us having Thomas Tuchel as manager. I mean, he brought a Champions League victory to Chelsea in 2021, so still very solid hiring the way how I see it, but I'm just going to say this though with Bayern. I really hope we go after a forward in the transfer window. Like we really need to go after a striker that can be a replacement for Lewandowski because with us getting Mane so far, I would honestly have to say that with the Mane signing, I kind of have mixed feelings about it because obviously. Yes, Mane, he's been a bit inconsistent at Bayern at times, but you got to realize he's been dealing also with injuries, so that's that. So, but at the end of the day, I still think we need to go after a very solid striker in the transfer window and all that. But today, man, was just another one of those games for Bayern. They got off to a very hot start. Just absolutely. I really thought this was going to be another one of those games they were going to win like 6-0 or even 7-0 because that's just how dominant Bayern were when they started the game. But towards the end of the game, yeah, Bayern, they didn't score any. They scored like one more goal in the second half, and then Dortmund, they brought 2 goals back. So we still win 4-2, man, but obviously we're going to be playing City soon in the Champions League, so I'm just hoping Bayern under Tuchel can play with that same level of intensity against City, even though it's probably not going to happen because, I mean, we're going to be going against Haaland, and hopefully our defense figures out how to contain Haaland, man, because Haaland, we all know how good he is. He can just turn things around in the split of a second, so, yeah. Bayern today, midfield was very solid. The Dortmund keeper tried to pull a Neuer, even though he failed miserably, unfortunately, and the ball just went into the net. So, obviously, for Bayern, I like this victory, 1-4-2 in der Klassiker, if that's how you pronounce it. I can't even pronounce it. That's my American way, I guess, of pronouncing it. But yeah, Dortmund... shout out to them. I mean, look, man, with Dortmund, hey, I respect Dortmund. Salutes to Dortmund. No, I don't have any sort of dislike or agenda towards Dortmund. I don't hate Dortmund as a Bayern fan. Okay, I know that we're rivals and all that stuff, but I don't really hate Dortmund as a club. I mean, I actually have a level of respect for Dortmund, as a Bundesliga rival. I mean, I can honestly respect them. But yeah, solid win by Bayern 4-2 against Dortmund. So let's see if we can play like that against City too, hopefully.